Okay, Sunday. I made scrambled eggs this morning. My granddaughter came by with her boyfriend, and so I put some chicken in the crock pot with some butternut squash and a whole bunch of spices and herbs and stuff, some chanterelles, dehydrated chanterelle mushrooms, and I do a dehydrated green powder. It's just greens and parsley and just anyway to add some more nutrition to it. Anyway, so I'm gonna cook this, and when it gets cooked down, I'm gonna add some dumplings to it, and that'll be for supper. Talk to you later. This is Tuesday, January 10th. And today, what I'm going to do is I have this chicken neck. I processed, culled like 3 roosters back a week or so ago. I've already cooked the breasts. I made chicken tenders for my granddaughter was here. I made her some chicken tenders, and then yesterday I fried them some chicken legs. Actually, I let them fry them. But anyway, so this is what's left of the chicken. Okay, I've got some dehydrated onions. Stick in there. Some dehydrated sweet peppers. Some dehydrated chanterelles. I'm using dehydrated because that's all I have left of my onions from this year. I'm going to add a pinch of sage. Quite a bit of basil. My garlic powder turned into garlic chunks. Actually got solid and I had to break it up. I'm going to put a big old hunk of garlic powder in there. And a little bit of celery seed. Just a little. A little bit of turmeric. Salt and pepper, and I'm going to let it cook till the bones till they're soft. So this will probably be a tomorrow or maybe even the day after. But I'm going to try and make like a cream chicken soup. Okay, so this will cook for a few days. Maybe just a couple of days. But I'm going to cook it until this guy falls apart. I'd like to cook it, oh shoot, I knocked it out. I'd like to cook it until the bones actually are soft enough to grind up. But we'll see how that works. Okay, this is a rolled venison neck roast, boneless neck roast, where one of the deer we processed back a few weeks back, and I put it in this bag with brown sugar, salt, and spices to make this awesome corned venison. You know, you've heard of corned beef. Well, this is corned venison. And I was going to, what I need to do is rinse off all the spices and stuff, because you don't want to cook the spices in it. It doesn't really help it. It's already got the flavor. But let me show you what I put in here. Or let me show you how it looks in here. and sharpen my knife. And these, they're tougher cuts, and that's why you do this with them. You slow cook them. Look at that. I'll be putting this in the crock pot and slow cooking it for hours, but look how pretty that is. So this is going to be a meal for later, like tomorrow. I'm still doing the 3 Rivers challenge. I haven't gotten everything documented as well as I wanted to. I made that stew the other day with I put green beans and stuff in it. I've fried some chicken for my granddaughter. And all of this I have here. I raised it or hunted for it or processed it or canned it. I haven't had to go to the store for anything. I do have extra salt that I've got stored and extra sugar that I have stored because that's something that I can't make myself currently. But I'll show you what this looks like when it's done. Okay, rather than just put water in this roast, I'm going to put some turkey stock. I don't have any beef stock, which is kind of silly. And deer, I didn't make any deer broth. I just canned deer meat. So we'll see how this turns out. But it's going to have to cook for at least overnight. I'll talk to you later. Corn, venison, and potatoes. These are my canned potatoes. Can't wait. Tomorrow's going to be great. I've already ate a bunch of the corn venison. I just cut off pieces and ate it, but this is going to be good tomorrow with these potatoes. I don't know if I'll mash them or if I'll just leave them be. But anyway, this is 2 days worth of meals. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday, and this will do me all day tomorrow. So we'll see what I make after this. Not sure this is very appetizing. At least not very appetizing looking. I'm trying my hand at making Scrapple. I helped my daughter process a pig yesterday. I processed a few ducks the day before, a couple days before that. And I have a whole lot of odds and ends of pieces of deer. So I decided to throw it all in a pot and see if I can make some Scrapple. See how it turns out. I'll let you know. Okay, here we go. This is Scrapple. Doesn't that look good? Looks like a fritter. Still a little soft in the center, and that's not a bad thing. But it's crunchy on the outside, kind of soft on the inside. I'm probably going to cook it till it gets a little more solid on the inside. I already fried up a little dab of it, and it really tastes really good. This is, look it up, Scrapple. You take, that Scrapple as in scraps. You take scraps from your butchering and stuff that's edible, but you typically don't eat, and boil them down, add cornmeal. I added cornmeal, a little bit of oatmeal, and some flour to it. But you, onions and various other things, but you boil it down. Make sure that whatever you're putting in there has a lot of cartilage. We did a pig yesterday, my daughter and I processed a pig yesterday. So I actually took some of the skin and boiled some of the skin in there, the joints, the meaty joints. You can use those. I had some deer scraps left over. We processed a couple of ducks, actually 3 ducks the other day. And I had some liver and gizzards. I boiled them down in there. Anyway, just basically scrap made into a really good breakfast food. Look it up. Great stuff.